So I just got back from the comic shop. I got comics. Looks like a ton of them this time. So let's talk about what I got and how I got them. Let's start with the singles. Old and new from different eras. Oh my god. Should I? No. It's not that heavy. I'm just really unhealthy. I like the way it looks. It feels. It feels very premium. To me at least. First we have the final book of Resurrection Man, Quantumania. I really liked. I'd vaguely heard of Resurrection Man before, and I didn't really know much about the character, but I knew the author Ram V was writing her new Resurrection Man book, so I searched up his comics, quickly caught up on him. I bought book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, book 5. They're all somewhere in the box behind me, and I really like where the story is going so far. I'm excited to finally read the conclusion. I like the first couple of issues. The last couple were kind of like getting all like you have to actually think to read it. So I was getting a little confused by that, but yes, I like it. I can't wait to read it. And next we have Adventures of Superman, Book of L. When there was I don't remember what issue of Superman it was, but there was a book where one of his relatives or like his future descendants was like a Blue Lantern Kryptonian. And I thought that was really cool. And I saw in the previews that he showed up in this book, so I was like, a Blue Lantern Kryptonian? That sounds really cool. So I was like, I gotta pick it up so I can read more about a Blue Lantern Kryptonian. That was pretty much my thought process in getting this book. Okay, Absolute Green Lantern. I'm not gonna lie, I've not touched the books. I haven't read Four Sector yet, so I'm not familiar with the character, so I'm not familiar with the spin that the Absolute series does. But I've been collecting it because I'm going to read it later. I promise I will read this book eventually. I think, perhaps. Absolute Superman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like 3 issues behind. Okay. I don't know why I stopped reading it. I still collect it, so I don't know, man. I didn't really. It's just average. I don't know, man. It started off great for me, but it doesn't really hold my interest anymore. I think maybe these 3 issues I've missed maybe could pull me back in, so I'll read them, see if I'm missing something like truly amazing. But otherwise, Next is Batgirl. Oh my god, you gotta talk about Bat. I love it so far. Her brother cousin thing is going on. I can't wait for that. This is the Bronze Tiger coming back. Oh, the interactions. Oh, another secret sibling or secret cousin. I love it. Oh my god, I shouldn't do that. But yes, I cannot wait to dive into this. I really like this cover. Someone on Twitter says we might be getting close to Legacy issue number 100 for Batgirl, specifically for Cassandra Cain. I don't know what DC is going to do to celebrate that. Maybe they won't, but I think we're getting close. I think he said we have to hit the old like issue 87 or 83, somewhere in the 80s. So we're pretty close there. And I'm pretty sure it'll continue for that long. So we'll get issue 100. Maybe there'll be a big celebration issue or something. So hopefully we can build up to that. Next is obviously Amazing Spider-Man Legacy issue 975. Is this a giant-sized issue? I think it might be. I think it might be giant-sized, or at least has some extra stories in there because it feels thick. I really like where the story is going so far. I saw the preview on Twitter of Peter on a planet with like eating stuff and like growing a beard, being crazy, being unkempt. I fell in love with that. Honestly, that looked really cool. And for the power scalers, okay. This is a bit pedantic, but remember when there was a what if where Bruce got like shut off into space, but he didn't land on planet Scar. He landed on like an alternate planet, a green planet. And on that planet, he managed to build technology from basically nothing. Because he's a genius, right? So I was thinking about Peter's smart. Peter's also on a deserted planet. He's not be able to build technology. He can't do anything. If Reed or literally any other super genius was in the solution, they would have gotten themselves out somehow because they're genius, but Peter unfortunately cannot. So I just thought that was really funny for the Peter scalers. And also, I saw some of what goes on in this issue already with some of the genius stuff and like Peter not really being able to keep up. Whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just joking. Next is a little bit of a weird one that I saw in the dollar bin. This is ElfQuest. Specifically, ElfQuest. Whoa. That looks really cool. Yeah, specifically the old single issues of ElfQuest. These only cost $1, and I thought these were really great, really good. I got them because a couple months ago I got the books of ElfQuest. I saw them online and I read them and I thought they were really cool, and I really liked them. I really enjoyed them. I was surprised. I'm not familiar with older writing, I guess you could say, and I was surprised by the quality of the story and how good it was. Let me actually pull out the books from my shelf. That would be these 3 books of ElfQuest that I picked up from Amazon. These are really good. Like, they're a solid read and they hold up. I want to do a video review of these one day because they're really cool. So I just picked up the single issues because I really love the book. I was surprised by how good it was. Book 4 is coming out in October or something like that, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, that's why I picked up these issues. Next, more old stuff because the dollar bin was popping today, I guess. This is Reign of the Superman. And I only got this because, okay, this is kind of funny. I bought this because of the author, Jurgens and Breeding. I thought because of the Superman movie, it was kind of a joke. That's pretty much it. But also it says there's a poster, Man of Tomorrow poster, so I was like, oh, it comes with a free poster? That's really cool. That was pretty much my thought process. There was more issues I should have picked up, but I was like, Superman with a mohawk. I probably have more Reign. I do have Death of the Superman single issue somewhere around here. And next, obviously, we have my GOAT, Tim Drake Robin, the best Robin, the greatest Robin of all time. There were lots of issues to pick from. There was actually like a lot, like all the way until like the 80s of Tim's. But I only picked up issue 4 and 5 because I think I have trades of Robin. I think I showed them off in my last video, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah, Robin lives. Okay. I picked up this one with Spoiler. Funny story actually. Beside this trade, ironically, was Spoiler with also Cass, Batgirl. So I thought about picking up that. It was like Spoiler with Tim and Spoiler with Batgirl, but I didn't. I actually don't know why I didn't pick it up. I should have. There were a lot of Batgirl Cass specifically issues that was just there. I wanted to pick all of them up, but they were like $3. I should have picked up one with Tim also. And no, yeah, there was also Cass and Tim. So I could have picked up Cass and Tim, Cass and Steph, and then Tim and Steph. Like a trio cover. I don't know why I wanted to. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. I probably won't read this, like, bring out the singles and read this, because I have a trade version out somewhere, but I just wanted to collect it. And here's issue 5, him drowning. Why did I get the one of him drowning? That is such a... There were other cooler covers that why did I get the one of him drowning? Maybe I thought it was cool. Is this even Tim? No, it is Tim. Okay. And lastly, I got Superman Legends of the DC Universe, the sole survivor on Earth. I just finished watching the Superman movie, so I was in a bit of a Superman mood. And I just thought, wait a second, the movie has, like, themes of this. I just wanted to see how different authors, like, tackled the theme of Superman leaving Earth. And that's pretty much all I got. Unless there's something... Okay, there's something I'm missing. I forgot the trades. Oh, and the receipt, apparently. Okay. First, I picked up Batman The Long Halloween. Okay, I don't know if I've read this. That's the problem. I think I have in the past, but it's been so long that I don't remember anything. But I picked it up again because it was only like $5, so I was like, okay, it's a pretty good deal. And I have... Actually, I'm going to check on my shelf if I have this exact book and if I just picked up a duplicate for some reason. Okay, the answer is no. I have Dark Victory and A Death in the Family. And The Long Halloween, that's a perfect trio of Batman books, honestly. Unless it's behind me also. Hold on. Okay, I only have Dark Victory and A Death in the Family, so this is a perfect trio to add to that perfect Batman books, I would say. Next, we have Smallville Volume 1. I think this is a comic version of the TV series. I've never watched Smallville, and I've wanted to, so I was like, oh, the comic edition, that sounds pretty cool. My comic shop does, like, you can buy an old trade for $5, or you can buy 3 for $10. So I always ended up picking 3 trades because it's literally just the better deal. So that's why I always, like, pair them in pairs of 3, because it doesn't make sense for me to buy 1 for 5 when I can get 3 for 10. Whatever psychology they use is working. And then I got a trade of Green Lantern, the animated series. This one is pretty cool because wait, whoa, what am I doing? Okay, I just opened the trade and it's just really short. I think there might be pages ripped out. Either there's pages ripped out of this trade is really... Is this even a trade? Is this an episode of this TV series? If it's a singular episode, it would explain why it's so small. I think it is. I think it's just one episode. That's odd. But yeah, I just picked it up because you get 3 of... I should have picked up... Okay, there was also like Superman... There was like a trade of Superman in chronological order. It was like 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I should have picked up those ones up too. And picked up Batgirl stuff. Because I really like the ongoing that's going on right now. So I should have picked those up as well. But maybe I will, but school's starting and I need to save money so I can... okay, the total cost of everything is $58, which is not a bad deal for me. And I probably won't go to the comic shop for a couple weeks because I need to save up for school. Pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to say see you next time because I'm probably not going to make another one. Or maybe I will. I'm indecisive like that. I don't know whether... Huh?